everybody, this is Kathy with Legacy Paper Arts. Hope you're doing well today. Today I'm going to feature a technique called the Eclipse technique. And it's very simple and it can be kind of cool. So the first thing is I'm using Tailored Expressions Scribbled Rose background set, but you can use any kind of a background stamp. My Favorite Things has some. We have bunches from Hero Arts and several other companies, but you can also make your own background, maybe just with using different stamps, images that you have. But I really like this one. The Scribbled Rose, in case you don't know, it is a background stamp, but then there's singular stamps that you use to actually color in. So there's the background stamp itself, and then each of these stamps you can ink up and color as you would like. I went ahead and prepped some of this, but so I did my background, and that kind of took a little while, but I really like the way it came out. And using layered dies is probably the best and easiest way to do that. We just got some new ones in from Pink and Main, and they're really great because they're very close together. They're kind of like an infinity type nesting layered dies. Hero Arts has some as well that we carry. But first what I did is I made these little frames, and I went ahead and I cut that out on my Sizzix machine. And I will show you how that looks. Be careful here because I'm known to rip things as I go along. So I want to be kind of careful here. So at the end, what you're going to have is several different like frames or layers of frames. Is that one? And I love my purple tape because it's just sticky enough. And there, let's get that little piece off of there. And your centerpiece. Now what we're going to do is using the dies again, I'm going to, I've chosen one that's just the next size up. Move this over. The next size up. So you see how tight that is? It's probably maybe a 1/16 of an inch around. And I took black cardstock and cut out the next size up for each of those rectangles that I cut out. If you can see that against my black background. Okay, so we're going to take our card, and I'm going to even this out a little bit. Have any of you used a Teflon bone folder? They're really nice. They're very smooth and they don't leave any shiny parts. I really like using it. So I'm going to layer the black first, and I'm going to use my glue, if I can get it going here, or you can use tape, adhesive, whatever you use best. Some people like to use double-sided tape, some people like to use the runners. Whatever adhesive you like will work just fine. Sure I get the edges. And I'm going to layer that one up. Now I'm going to take my largest frame and I'm going to add that. And purple tape gets all over the place, as many of you know. Found it in my car once. Now, one thing that's important with this technique is you want to make sure that you keep the rectangles so they match. So it's kind of like a puzzle, see? So that this is going to be the next layer. But I'm going to take my black piece. I'm going to layer this up onto the black. Move that there. And then we're going to layer this in here. Yeah, I think that's pretty straight. You guys probably can see it better than I can. And then I'm going to take this whole piece. I'm going to layer it on top of the card I started. And I'm going to be careful to try to match up the lines. You see how those images are, looks like they're matched up? Now you can pop up each one of these layers. For time's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and glue them down. Now we go to the next layer. And I'm just going to glue this down. Maybe we'll use the other side of that. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. And get that kind of even going around. And this is a pretty background. I love flowers. And I'm going to add this one to the top of the card. And again, matching up the images. Isn't that cool? Okay, and then my very last piece is just the center piece. And I'm going to center that onto there. And make sure that this evens up. You get kind of a nice little 3D look. And it makes just a background image, gives it a little bit more interest. Can you see that? I came over a little bit too far, but you get the idea. And then you can add ribbon, or I'm just going to, actually this I am going to pop up using my strips. If you haven't used these for sentiments or shaker cards or anything that you want just a thin line of double-sided foam tape, there it is, 3D foam strips by Scrapbook Adhesive, and they are wonderful. I keep those handy. Okay, just gonna pop this up on there, right in the center. And there you have it. You can also do things like other shapes. You know, this one I did with a circle, with the circle nesting dies, again from Pink and Main. I just happened to have those, so I used those. And a turnabout stamp. So there's lots of different ways that you can do this. Everything that you've seen today, we have on our website. So please check those out. We have many, many more products as well on legacypaperartsohio.com. And we are going to be doing more videos in the near future, just these kind of quick technique videos. So I hope you will follow us, and I hope you enjoyed today's little demo, and that you'll want to try it yourself. If there's something you'd like to see me demo, just leave a comment and or PM us or something on Facebook, and I will do my best to accommodate your request. So thanks again, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye.